Assalaamu alaykum, warahmatullah, wabarakatuh. How you guys doing, brothers and sisters? Sorry, it's been a while since I've made a video, for about a week and a half. I've been really busy moving and getting everything in order at the new place that me and my family live at. So I just wanted to apologize that I didn't make any videos recently. But I've noticed recently that a lot of brothers and sisters, both on social media and in general, in the areas, they're having some struggles, having some tests from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of peace of mind, a little bit of motivation. A lot of people might forget that, the more that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tests you, the more struggles that He puts you through, it's just showing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala favors you and loves you. If Allah didn't test you, then He may not be pleased with you. But the more and more tests that you pass from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that you proceed with and fulfill the right responsibilities and duties, and complete in a way that pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're basically preparing your path to Jannah. So don't stress, don't think anything negative. Every time something comes at you that you might be like, oh man, here we go again, just completely let it go, and just remember that with each test that you come at, and you do what is what Allah desires you to do as His servant, that you're going to be pleasing Allah. And at the end of the day, on the day of judgment, which could be any day now, I'm not saying it's going to happen today. I'm not saying nobody knows the hour, but the signs around the world are showing to us on a daily basis now that those times are getting a lot closer. Many people back in the day tried to predict when the end of the world was going to happen, and they all failed, horrendously, because obviously we're still here. It's 2022. I think we've heard multiple people throughout these couple of decades try to say that the end of the world was coming, and it didn't, because truly we don't know. We don't know that final day. We don't know when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed that time to happen. But with each day that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you and blesses you with, we need to wake up every morning, and we need to make sure that we're still engaged with worshiping and being a servant to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And throughout the day, when we have struggles or we're being tested by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we need to be very positive, and instead of being down or upset, we need to put a smile on our face and go full speed charge at it, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's it. This is just going to be a short message. Like I said, I know a lot of people are struggling. I mean, there's really no way around it. I think the world is going to continue to get a little bit worse as we go on. If you've looked at recent articles in the news, or news inquiries that watching on the news, you could see that the world events are shaping for, I'm going to say, a depression, or the economy is about to collapse here if you're in the United States, I believe. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way around that. If there was a way around that, I'm sure that somebody would have thought of it by now. But I think we're starting to get into a position where we're going to see more trials and more tribulation. We're going to see a lot more tests coming at us from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, especially for us as Muslims. So, the world itself, speaking in terms of non-Muslims, you may not see them being tested as much. And that's simply because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He basically made it clear in the Quran and hadiths and everything that if you are a non-believer, that He'll give you what you want in this world, and you could be rich, you could have many cars, be wealthy, have a big house, have a great job. But unfortunately, the sad thing about this is that those people who are getting everything that they would ever desire or want here in the dunya, they aren't going to get anything except Jahannam when they die. You know, we as Muslims, we might not have everything that we desire here, but at the end of the day, we're not working to get what we want here in the dunya. We wake up every day and do our salat and go to the masjid to pray and read the Quran and do good deeds and help other people, because we know that this time here is very limited, and that one day we will be standing face to face with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we'll be accountable for everything that we've done here in this dunya. And depending on our good deeds and bad deeds and what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with, we're going to have more than we can desire in Jannah. In Jannah, that you could have big, as they say, big lofty houses. There's going to be rivers of honey and milk and all that stuff. I mean, that's just the small stuff. Like if you really look into it, everything that we work for here is basically in preparation for the bigger blessings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when we get to Jannah. So I just wanted to, maybe raise some people's spirits and give you a reminder that, this world, it's meant for one thing, and that's just for us to be tested. And then this test will lead to our final exam, and that final exam is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Hope everybody keeps positive, and let's try to keep our heads up and continue to be servants to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thank you, and Assalaamu alaykum, warahmatullah, wabarakatuh. Jazak'Allahu Khair.